My name's Liz Nottage and I work for Russell Smith Farms at College Farm in Duxford in South Cambridgeshire. We are an arable farm and our main crops are potatoes, onions, sugar beet, and we grow some cereals as well. Before being involved with Let Nature Feed Your Senses, we were a leaf demonstration farm, which we became a leaf demonstration farm in 2000, and we've also hosted a number of school visits over the years. But Let Nature Feed Your Senses inspired us to be able to enable visitors who wouldn't otherwise be able to visit a working farm to experience the countryside. Initially, when we were first involved with the project, one of the things which I was really concerned about was, being an arable farm, whether we could make a truly exciting, truly sensory visit to a farm without visitors seeing animals. When organisers phone us up, one of the first questions they often ask is, what animals will we see? But I think being involved with the project has made me realise that we need to focus on what we can do and rather than what we can't. Another of the challenges for us was that our traditional visit, because our farm covers quite a large area, our traditional visit would involve using a tractor and trailer ride to travel to different parts of the farm and look at different things. And we quickly realised with Let Nature Feed Your Senses visits that wasn't necessarily going to be possible. So we really needed to look at what we could do to make a really sensory and exciting visit, but very close to the facilities of the farmyard. Then last year, for the first time, really for Open Farm Sunday, we decided to develop some small plots of different crops that we grow in a small area close to the farmyard. So with some help with KWS, a local plant breeding company who are based very close to us, we developed these plots, and we've got some very small plots of different crops that we grow on the farm. This has worked well for Open Farm Sunday, but also we found that it's fantastic for Let Nature Feed Your Senses visits. It enables us to really show people what we do and what we grow on the farm, but also enables them to get up close to the crops, be able to pick things, be able to smell them, touch them, and dig things up, and whatever works for them. With Let Nature Feed Your Senses visits, we found that we really need to structure each visit according to the needs of the visitor, but we have found that the sticky pallets work really well, particularly with our plots here, because we can talk about the crops growing, people can see them growing, and then they can touch them, feel them, and stick them on their pallet. And we always think it's lovely for visitors to have a souvenir to take home. And indeed, visits that we have say that this is really valuable in helping their visitors remember what they've done on the farm. Now today we've had a visit from a sensory group from Orchard Manor. They've used the nature palettes to build up a picture to take home, but they've also been able to pick things, smell things, touch things, and to show them a bit more of the link, we've got some tubs here of some wheat and some oilseed rape, which are just great to feel. And we also have a hand mill here, which we use to help visitors understand the link between wheat and flour. And we find that all these things can be used on different levels according to the visitors. The visit that we've had today, as I said, was from Orchard Manor, and they were a group of young people with disabilities. The group which have been visiting today are the sensory group, and all their learning is through the senses, and they enjoy feeling things, smelling things, as well as looking at things and listening to things. We've been involved with Orchard Manor since last spring, and we've hosted about 4 or 5 visits from different groups of them, and each group is different and we do different things with them, but it's been a fantastic opportunity for us to work with Orchard Manor, and I think that it's a link that we will keep going over the years. One of the things which we have been doing with them is that in the springtime I go in to visit a group at Orchard Manor's premises, and we've been planting some potatoes with them, which they are responsible for caring for, and they really enjoy looking after, and then they're going to come and harvest them with us in the summer, as well as seeing some of our potatoes being harvested with a tractor and trailer.